Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're taking a close look at the foundational design of the Mac. We're going to explore some absolutely profound, life-changing tools that are actually built right into the computer you use every single day. You know, Apple has made accessibility a core part of macOS since the very early days, but there are layers to this that are just so exciting to discover.
Think about this for a second. What if your Mac's most powerful features are the ones you've literally never turned on? Okay, let's dive into this, because today we are unlocking a hidden suite of built-in superpowers that can completely change how you use your computer.
Here is our roadmap for this explainer. First, we'll look at the core of macOS. Second, vision and hearing tools. Third, mobility and voice control. Fourth, speech and cognitive features. And finally, why accessibility matters.
All right, Section 1, the core of macOS, built-in features.
Now, the absolute most crucial thing to understand here is that these aren't add-ons. They're built directly into the OS. You don't need to buy or install any clunky third-party software for this. Just click that Apple menu, drop down to System Settings, and select Accessibility. Boom, you're there. I actually highly encourage you to open this up on your own machine right now and follow along.
So, what are we actually talking about? Accessibility is a collection of technologies and settings that help users interact with a computer in ways that perfectly match their needs. It is really all about creating a personalized experience. Your computer should adapt to you, right? You shouldn't have to adapt to your computer. Moving on to Section 2, Vision and Hearing Tools, Custom Sensory Settings.
Now, what's really interesting about this is just how powerful the built-in vision tools actually are. VoiceOver acts as a full screen reader that reads aloud menus, web pages, and even supports native Braille displays. It allows completely blind users to operate a Mac seamlessly. Then we have Zoom, which gives you full and split screen magnification for low vision users. There's also display contrast and color filters, absolute game changers if you have red, green, or blue-yellow color blindness. And finally, you can customize your mouse pointer with a high contrast outline so you literally never lose track of it on a busy screen.
When we look at hearing tools, live captions are just a total revelation. As you can see, this feature automatically generates text for video calls, FaceTime, and media playback in real time. If someone is speaking, your Mac transcribes it right there on the screen. It's such an empowering tool designed for the deaf and hard of hearing, basically ensuring they can participate fully in literally any digital conversation.
And we definitely can't forget about audio mixing. Mono audio combines the left and right audio channels into one single stream. So if you hear better in one ear, or honestly, if you're just working with only one earbud in at a busy coffee shop, this ensures you don't miss a single instrument or line of dialogue that might have been panned to the other side.
All right, Section 3, Mobility and Voice Control, Physical Interactions.
These physical interaction alternatives are, quite frankly, transformative. Users can operate the Mac entirely using voice commands, and this goes way, way beyond simple dictation. You can literally say, open Safari, click OK, scroll down, or open Mail, and your Mac just does it instantly. Zero keyboard required, zero mouse required. It's an awe-inspiring level of control for anyone with physical disabilities or limited hand movement. Now, if voice isn't an option, switch control steps right in. The Mac system can automatically scan through interface elements, basically highlighting them one by one. The user then just activates a specialized adaptive switch, a joystick, or even a gamepad button to make their selection. It allows for full navigation of the computer without ever needing to grip a traditional mouse or type on a keyboard.
And this brilliantly illustrates how the Mac handles keyboard dexterity. Enter sticky keys. Just think about the finger gymnastics required to press Command, Shift, and S simultaneously, especially if you're holding a cup of coffee or if you have limited mobility. Sticky keys turns that complex, chorded keystroke into a really simple, sequential process. You just press Command, then Shift, then S. Simple, elegant, and incredibly effective.
Which brings us to Section 4, Speech and Cognitive Features, Focus and Communication.
macOS is really great at accommodating vastly different reading styles and cognitive needs. Let's compare two of these features. Speak Selection lets you highlight a specific sentence or paragraph to be read aloud, while Speak Screen automatically reads large sections like a full news article or even an entire book. You get completely adjustable voices, variable speeds, and multiple languages. If you're someone who processes auditory information better than visual text, these tools are an absolute lifesaver.
Taking a look here, the Accessibility keyboard provides a full on-screen typing experience that completely bypasses the need for a physical hardware keyboard. What's so amazing about this is that it includes custom panels, predictive input, and it integrates right into that switch control feature we talked about earlier. It's absolutely perfect for users with permanent mobility impairments or, honestly, even someone dealing with a temporary injury like a broken arm.
Let's be real. Operating systems are inherently noisy. They're full of zooming animations and constant notifications. Now, for users with vestibular disorders or motion sensitivity, that can cause actual dizziness. So, settings like reduce motion minimize those dizzying animations throughout macOS. Add in focus modes to limit distracting alerts, and guided access alternatives to restrict certain apps, and you end up creating a serene, highly focused environment tailored perfectly for cognitive comfort. Let's move to our final section and see how this all builds together. Section 5. Why accessibility matters. Universal benefits. To really bring this all together, here is a highly actionable cheat sheet of macOS accessibility shortcuts. Pressing Command plus F5 instantly turns on VoiceOver. Option plus Command plus F5 brings up your quick accessibility menu. And Option plus Command plus 8 will invert your display colors. Go ahead and take a screenshot of this right now. These are just incredibly handy shortcuts to have memorized.
The really incredible thing about all these tools is their universal benefit. They help every single user who experiences situational limitations or just plain fatigue. Think about enlarging text when your eyes are totally exhausted after a long shift, using live captions in a super noisy airport, using voice control when your hands are full making dinner, or just having an article read aloud to you while you're multitasking. The point here is that accessibility isn't just for a select few. It is fundamentally universal. And here's the kicker. Once you learn these tools, they go with you everywhere. Apple's accessibility ecosystem integrates seamlessly across macOS, iPhone, iPad, and your Apple Watch. Whether you rely on VoiceOver, Zoom, or Switch Control, you're going to get a familiar, reliable experience across the board. You set it up once, and the whole shebang, your entire technological life, adapts to your needs. So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this question. Which of these hidden superpowers will you unlock today? Seriously, don't let these incredible, life-changing tools sit untouched in a menu somewhere. As soon as we're done here, open up your settings, explore that accessibility tab, and make your Mac work beautifully for you. Thanks so much for joining me. Keep exploring, and I'll catch you in the next one.